Greetings fishing and boating fans, Nelson here at Stevens Marine in Tigard, Oregon. Today I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about some of our most popular upgrades to your boat. So you get a new boat, you have a used boat that you want to fix up and fancy up a little bit. These are 11 of our most popular upgrades. Our first accessory upgrade is an Ace Brutus crab pot puller. We install multiple different crab davits. Some of them are just manual for holding the pot away from the boat and giving you some extra leverage, mechanical advantage. This one does the pulling for you. So it also keeps the pot away from the boat, easily plugs into like a Scotty downrigger outlet, and it's been super popular for making crabbing a lot easier. Our second accessory is a washdown pump. Very basic, just an easy way to keep your boat clean on the water. Pumps in your raw water from the river or the ocean or the lake. You wash your deck down and then pump it out with your bilge pump. So we'll often have one in the back, and then we also will have one up in the front on an open boat like this, so that you can easily clean out your fish box or hose the boat from the front of the boat back to the back of the boat. Our third accessory is the bow mount anchor nest. As you can see, this Columbia River style anchor is sharp points, not really ideal for just having bouncing around in the bow of your boat. So we put it into a handy anchor nest. This is a fish fighter anchor nest. We also use the Miller Marine and the Lee-Lock anchor nest. This secures the anchor out of the way. It's easy to deploy. It's got the roller for helping you pull it. Just a really common accessory for us that keeps the boat organized and keeps your anchor from damaging your boat. Our fourth upgrade is a downrigger. This is a Scotty 1106 electric downrigger with an extendable boom. We also do Cannon, Optimum, Magnums. Great for kokanee fishing, especially around here. People also use them for salmon fishing, all kinds of trolling where you want to have a lead to get your line down, but you don't want to fight that lead once you hook a fish. So hook your fish, your line pops out of the clip, and you get to fight the fish without the weight of the lead. Okay. Our fifth accessory is a bow mount trolling motor. This is a Minn Kota Ulterra, so it has auto deploy. And instead of just using them for bass fishing like people might have done historically, we're starting to integrate them a ton into salmon fishing. So you can use the autopilot feature, you can use spot lock instead of anchoring. They've just become hugely convenient when you're out there fishing. So we've installed a ton of them recently. We're gonna put an onboard charger in there, a quick detach plate so you can easily remove it and put it back on, as well as an easy plug. So everything's very easy to use and very easy to maintain. Our sixth option is the Garmin Reactor Autopilot. So this is the new version of its predecessor, which you might be familiar with, the TR1 Gold. Went to a wireless remote, electronic steering, and the remote's super handy now. I can just point where I want to go and press the button, and it's going to steer the boat there and hold that heading. So you can also just take over and hold a current heading, but it really, again, autopilot feature makes it so that I can take my hands off the tiller for a minute, tie some leaders, and do some other things without losing control of the boat. Our seventh option is dual batteries with a battery selector switch. So in this boat we have 2 AGM batteries and a switch that will allow us to pick between 1, 2, or both. It gives us some redundancy in case we kill a battery, and it also just gives us extra battery capacity if we're running things like power steering, electronics, and autopilot. Our eighth option is a fish finder. This is a chart plotter as well, so GPS as well. This is a Lowrance HDS12. We do a whole lot of Garmin, we do a lot of Humminbird. We'll install whatever electronics you prefer, but those are the major brands that we've done recently. So lots of capabilities now, excellent sonar and imagery for finding fish. Most of them are going to come with really quality maps so you can see where you're at and see what kind of depths and obstructions you might be dealing with. So obviously one of the more popular upgrades and something that's been very key to boating today. Our ninth accessory is a Mercury gauge. This is a SC1000 SmartCraft tachometer and multifunction gauge. They also make the Vessel View Mobile, which is going to send the same information to an app on your phone, and to make some larger digital displays. But this is going to give you RPMs, fuel consumption, battery voltage, engine hours, all the useful information that your Mercury is going to send to you. Our 10th accessory is a VHF radio. This is a Lowrance. We use a lot of other brands, Standard Horizon, Garmin. Just a really common basic safety feature, especially if you're going to be out in the bays of the ocean. Definitely want to have a way to communicate in case your cell phone's not working or you're out of cell phone range. So communicate with other boats, communicate with Coast Guard. Also has the capability to send your position out in emergency. So real staple if you're going to be in the bays or out in the ocean.
Yeah.
Our 11th accessory is a fish fighter rod station. So this has a tackle tender that has vertical rod storage for when you're moving, as well as a place to put your bait, flasher, and lead. That keeps your gear from blowing around in the wind or rolling around on the floor. It has a rod holder extension, which keeps the rod butt out of the boat, out of this space over here. It also spreads your gear out by an extra 14 inches. And then we have the Folby Junior quick release rod holder. So a quick way to pop your rod out of the holder when you get a fish on, and the whole system is designed to keep the boat clean and clutter-free. If you have any questions about these accessories or any other customizations that you'd like to do to your boat, or any of the boats that we sell, Alumwelds, Kingfishers, Sun Chasers, Star Welds, Smoker Crafts, or the Mercury engines, make sure you reach out to me at my contact information here. Please subscribe to the channel here for future videos, and thanks for watching.